鹈鹕队哦，这确定欸。
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going.
大 V.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We're live from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, for this Pelicans home game.
Quickly.
Here's Quickly.
你的打法不太适合鹈鹕啊。
Team first mindset finds the open player in that instance.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
疯掉，疯掉。
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to
God, CJ!
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
团队篮球。
Watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Oh, the lob to
我靠，这样都可以。
Well, the superior size of Valanciunas makes that alley-oop just a bit easier, but the timing terrific as well.
Now, here's Quickly. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. They get it back. Pass to Quickly. Tries again. Again, Toronto.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes got that big body. Just hang around the cup and create something.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections. Coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now, here's Trent. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Trent goes in. Nobody near.
白色那边怎么没人啊？在干嘛？
Knocks down the 3 ball. Barnes has got 9.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Oh, nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum.
CJ!
And that time, also a missed shot. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trailed by 11. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
这样都干嘛？这样都想抛啊
The alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Pirtle. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Elbow shot. Back to Quickly.
我操！
Trent outside.
没板呐，没板怎么玩呐？
Jumper.
They've been excellent so
我
far.
抢了2个进攻篮板而已，不要紧张。
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
我靠！我靠！
好爽！
And so it's the Toronto
放
Raptors
屁吧！给我电！
12-point lead.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
To the inside. Out left to the wing. Here's Dick. And that one's on target from the wing.
老二。
Diggs got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. Down low.
干胖虎。
That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
Jake with it. Now defended by Williamson. To the left side wing. Pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach.
干小 KD 啊！
His mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper, so he was raised around the game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the
Brandon Ingram.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Ingram drawing the double team. McCollum left side. Shoots over Brown.
麦卡诺
Grab their own miss.
再球麦卡诺
Wide open look for McCollum. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
.110 left to play in the first half. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pelicans trailed by 15. And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. In the lineup for the Raptors.
Here's Ingram.
Ingram.
Those are chances almost always you can rely
点
on
他
him to
干
get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
First team foul. Substitution.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Olynyk can't hit. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans.
Ingram.
15.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Both free throws good for Ingram. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
三小啦，到底在打三小啦？
我不知道你在打三小。
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ingram outside. Buries it from three-point range. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
终究是要靠我英格拉姆。
终究是靠我 BB。
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just
走住啦！
gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
我需不需要让你追上我？
Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous
绝对太烂了，好不好？干打！
看我明明用的很开
We
心。
come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Brown. Over McCollum. Brown, no good. Pelicans trail by 15. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Olynyk. Brown drives in. 6 on the shot clock. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Better to be lucky than
我还可以跳回来啊！
that shot to fall.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram.
会不会用？
Kicks it out to Jones. Gets to the corner and buries it. Raptors leading by 13. And here's Brown outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
15啊，干！
Inside.
送分哦！
Brown.
送分你还拿不到，
我要让你追上啊！
不用，
我怕你
林北是在
输太，
练技术的东西。
我怕你输太多了。
Ingram right side. Shoots.
哇！
He's got 9.
Just reliable guys. He's just
练一些技术活啊！
我现在就用出我的技术活给你看了，转身过2人。
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Shoots from 14.
哇，后撤步。
Again, the Pelicans score.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this
吃
offense.
Bruce Brown 吃。
Pelicans trail by 13. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt.
Good.
Contender.
练球啊
Has been staying healthy. They have
我有点 crossover 哎。
and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22.
Crossover 给我刀。
McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Brown. To the paint. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ingram left side. It's Ingram on the wing. Over Temple. That one a little long.
干后撤步，
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Olynyk. Got it. Good job in the low post.
被吃。
Olynyk's got 6.
How about the handle by the big guy? Kelly Olynyk, deceptive with his ability to navigate.
Pass to Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. To the middle. Here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot.
后撤步。
Seconds miss again. Here's the fast break. Dick leading the way. Pass to Temple. And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, and they are riding this wave of momentum.
Too easy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
那你干嘛？
Doors, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from.
没血啦，
我也是发现，我用替补打到没有体力
没体
了。
力了啊。
那我派我的先发回来了。
And trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Alvarado. Raptors leading by
神偷阿布拉多，
on the wing quickly.
偷偷
And it's out of bounds to
偷
the
步，
偷三小没有犯规，还把人家推出去。
Here's Alvarado. To the wing on the left. Shoots the 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
干你还不如早点派神偷上来。
Alvarado's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Barrett. Alley-oop try.
这是他小，
R.J. Barrett seeking some
这是哪 U 啊？
Is he a big-time
是哪有 U 啊？
Here's Alvarado. Kept alive. And Jones has it in the corner. Takes a 3. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Got his hand out enough on that one
Got
to
uncle.
bother the 3-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
RJ has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now. Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
2 minutes.
Jones, no one around him. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Now, Alvarado. Barrett brings the double team. Back to Jones. Lock at 6. Right wing. Here's Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Pirtle pulls it down. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up. The shot's good from quickly.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
我靠，这么准！
Basket by Jones.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
神偷啊，没有抄到。
And here's Jones. Jacks up a 3.
屁呀、我觉得这个偏的有点多啊。
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score
哇，被
every
追到
trip.
了。
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove.
Come on, come on, they already know that.
Absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
阿布拉多，
Left wing. Good. A
阿布拉
tremendous
多也跟人抢篮板啊！阿布拉
对啊，
多，
我觉得好扯哦，干。
Heading on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Barrett. And an intentional foul
哎
right
呦，
there.
不让我绝杀啊！
Personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
RJ Barrett.
你想绝杀？
His earliest days of being in the NBA and having an opportunity to make clutch free throws.
干什
What you
么？
got,
这回
RJ?
这球会没法进嘞。
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by one. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this one shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick
快点呐！
and get it up.
Substitution on the court.
For the win.
哦，好屌哦！真的用英格兰来绝杀啊！
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game. Some serious lap.
太扯了吧！24-8的，到底打杀？哇，让你有机会追上来，你就有机会绝杀我！我操！
我专门打那种平手的比赛，好不好？我就是大心脏。
比赛好小。好了，赶快去上班吧。
我看啊，我看我。拜喽。
拜。